What's going on, YouTube? Coming at you with a little unboxing slash review. Not saw too many reviews for this authentic yet, but I don't have $200 to spend for an authentic, so we'll do with the clone. Not this, by the way. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a regulated kind of guy. But lately, I've been kind of getting, damn, I might blind you with the bald head, huh? Anyway, but lately, I've kind of been loving some mechs. I got this right here in a trade off a friend. It's a Polo mod, and I've been using the shit out of them since. I guess you're probably wondering what this is about, though, eh? Well, it is about this jewel right here. The Subohm Innovation Sub-Zero Shorty mod combo kit with the matching RDA. Inside the box, sorry I'm using my cell phone, y'all. Inside the box, it's nice little packaging like the authentic. Comes with the manual. It's got a little picture down here of it all disassembled and everything. It says thanks for purchasing the authentic Sub-Zero competition mod. You see it up here? The authentic. It shows you how you put your batteries. Take everything you know about a mech mod and the batteries and just throw it out the window with this one. Because with this one, you put the positive side of the battery down towards the button with the negative sticking up towards the RDA. A little bit of specs about it. If I don't mess nothing up, it's got it's 24mm diameter, the mod and the RDA. The contacts are copper plated silver. It's got the new, the company Subohm Innovations. You know, they innovated the button in this, and it's pretty sweet. Like with the Apollo, I pretty much have to push it dead center for it to fire, especially since I've dropped it and made it kind of ugly. But it still works. But with this jewel, you ain't gotta do that. Inside the package, you get your infamous bag of goodies. Comes with 2 hex wrenches, this little U-shaped tool, set of coils, a couple different size O-rings, looks like 2 spare screws for the post holes, and then these 2 massive grub screws, which I'll show you what those are for in a minute. You also get a 510 adapter, and then you get the mod and the RDA. The RDA is kind of weird. That's it right there. Got the little logo right there. And this, I thought it was all one piece at first. It's just basic Darylin, but I thought it was all one piece, and I noticed that you can remove the drip tip from there. And then if you have a bigger bore custom drip tip or whatever, it'll fit, but all of the ones that I have won't fit it. And then of course you get your mod, and that's all that comes in the box. Start with the RDA. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 6 air holes. From everything I saw, like with the authentics anyway, I thought this thing was gonna have so much airflow. Like boatloads of airflow, but it actually don't. Like, I wish it had a little bit more, to be quite honest with you. To get your build deck out of this, most RDAs you just pull up on them, not this one. It comes out from the top. Guess you could use that like a little build deck or something. The Authentics, it's a hybrid. This one is a 510. Now you remember this little U-shaped tool that comes in the goodie bag right there? It's the stick in the bottom of the RDA. You can take the 510 off. I did it and there's nothing under there. I don't know what the purpose of it is. I guess to make it a 1-to-1 clone. And then here, I got my build and the cotton in here. I'm not gonna dick with taking it all out. But it's got a 2-post velocity style deck. Except each post only has, let me see if I can move that cotton out of the way. Probably not. Each post only has one, where'd you go? It's only got one hole in each post. You can't really see it from there, but I promise I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not the biggest fan of that. But I mean, for 35 bucks, it's nice. The mod I think's worth 35 bucks. It's hard hitting. It's got some I can't remember how big the air holes are. It's got 2 of them. You can, those big grub screws that comes with it. Right there's one. You can take the bigger Allen wrench and either air hole you prefer. You can take and screw it down. One of those big grub screws, you can screw it down in either of the air holes to block off one of the sides of air. That way you can use it for a single build, a single coil build. I don't do that. It's just not worth it. I like duals myself, by the way. I got a dual 5-wrap 3mm in diameter with some 26 gauge nichrome 80. Comes out at like 0.12 ohms. It's not too bad. Like I said, guys, it's not a major, massive review, nothing like that. It's just a unboxing, peek, blah blah blah, a little bit of specs. One thing, and also at the RDA, the bottom of the barrel, it's got, you can see the little notches right there and right there. The bottom of the RDA has got it too, and the side. You kind of see it right there under my finger. I'm using my cell phone, so it's not focusing and zooming very well, but that's for your airflow control, which I can't get it to work while it's on the mod. But just because I can't don't mean that nobody else can't. Let's see. Make sure it's all down there good and proper. Set this jewel to the side. It's a nice RDA. It's got really good flavor. I just wish that it had a little bit more airflow. By the way, the insulators inside this on the deck is made of PEEK. Let me see. A little bit, it says removable POM wide bore drip tip, 2-post no spin design, 2.5mm post holes for massive wire, innovative drip lock airflow control, standoff deck for minimal heat transfer. It is bottom airflow. PEEK insulator, 510 threading connection. On the website it says 22mm diameter, but I can promise you and reassure you it's 24mm diameter. I'll show you that real quick. just because this website's full of shit. Here we go. .19 millimeter. Mod's the same. Alright. Moving right along. Now, the main attraction, this mod. This mod is a bad mamma jamma. It's nice and clean. Just a button with the logo, and it's, I don't know what it's made out of. Maybe some, it kind of seems like it's 3D printed. For it to be a clone, the threads are super, I was about to say buttery smooth, but I'm not. Solid copper tube inside, outside. You see the venting for the battery and another lead. Like I said, the leads on this are silver plated copper. Kind of don't really like, let me see, I don't really like the way the top cap is on this. You can just straight up push the whole pin out. There's your shit, there goes there is your adjustment pin for battery rattle. It does have reverse threading on it as well. It's got, I don't know what kind of insulator that is on the bottom of the top cap. Almost looks like Darlin, but I don't know. Again, like I said, this is silver plated copper. This thing hits like a fucking Mack truck though. But it's really hard. And then the best part about this, the coolest part, I love it. You can literally push anywhere on this button and it's going to hit. Because Subohm Innovations decided to be innovative in the designing of this. Then the bottom it's got your, pretty sure it's a silver plated copper spring, and then that little pointy part, silver plated copper, it's your positive connection. Yes, I know I didn't mess up. I know it's on the bottom, and yes, I still said your positive connection. Now, and then it's got the venting and the black piece. You can't really, well, you can kind of see it in there. You see it from that end, maybe? I can see through it. You see it on that end. You see the venting. Anywho, now the positive connection, or it's kind of pointy. I'll show you why. It's got this newly designed clutch plate. It's 4 little pieces of pie with the divot in the middle that fits around that positive 510 part right there. And then anytime, no matter where you push it, it's all held together by O-ring. So no matter where you push it, it's going to make contact. See that? It just kind of opens up. Like, that's truly awesome. And like, again, this is a silver coated copper. Now let me put this back together. Throw a battery up in it. Juice her up. Oh, this is also the button. You might be able to see it. It's got some little divots on each side cut out. See it right there. And then there's one right there. It's made for, if it, God forbid, was to vent, then it's made to blow out your firing button, basically, to prevent from some ill shit happening and having a bomb in your hand, basically. I've noticed with this, when you're going to put the bottom back on, you gotta have everything lined up in place. Like, Threads are a little bit dirty. But you've got to have everything lined up in place just right. Because if you don't, you're going to have this problem right here. Stupid fucker, there it goes. That don't seem right. I guess this is a con to me, in my opinion, right here. Dicking with this thing. Bear with me, folks, and I will get her on eventually. Maybe. And then again, I may be wrong. There we go. Alright. Now, as per the manual's instructions, just throw everything you know about a mech out the window. Most mechs, this is the bottom, this is the top. Put your battery, which by the way, make sure you're using good hydrating batteries. This is 25 watt. Probably should use something different, but they're good batteries. It'll be alright. Throw everything that you know about mechs out. I need a vape. Love that Tornado RTA. With this mech, you're going to put the positive side down first. Let me go ahead and screw my RDA onto the top cap. There is a little bit of a gap in between the RDA and the top cap. It's not too bad. This reverse threaded shit gets on my nerves too, I ain't gonna lie. Come on, you damn dickhead. There we go. Alright, now let's juice her up. There's a little tiny gap that you can see it kinda right here. It's not massive, but it's enough to annoy somebody like me. That's why I like the authentic, because it has the hybrid RDA, or you can use it on a 510 mod and it works out good. Juice her up. Thinking about doing a review on this juice. This juice right here is the shit. If you like mixed fruits and you like sweet juices anyway. I love mixed fruity shits and juices. So, it's good. It's called, it's made by Coiled E-Juice. It's called Tiki God. It actually has the profile on the side of the bottle. Says, yummy tropical fruits from the Hawaiian Islands. And it is yummy. Could almost drink the shit. Make sure everything's working. Oh yeah. I'm ready to see how hard this little fucker hits. Like I said, no matter where you push in on it, look on the corner. It's still on the corner. Middle. Don't matter where you hit it at, it's going to fire. Chuck out some clouds, huh? Well, another thing I like about it, I guess I'll give my personal pros and cons. Pros, price, build quality, performance, aesthetics. It's a good, solid little fucking mod. It's beefy. Performance, man. It's pretty nice. definitely price. Now, my cons, only thing I could really think of is sometimes it's a bit of a pita when you take the bottom off to get that clutch plate back on right. And having to dick with it to get your RDA to set as flush as possible. Which, I mean, that's a given with any mech mod. This RDA is nice. The mod's nice. If I could change anything about the RDA, I wouldn't even care about the single holes in the posts. If I could change one thing, it'd be just a little more airflow. It's not super restricted. It's basically about like a it's really close to this tornado. It's not the nano, it's just a regular tornado, but airflow's comparable to it. This thing definitely puts out the clouds. If some piece of shit decided to come steal this, or I lost it, or something like that, would I go out and get a new one? Yeah, definitely. This Polo's all I've been using lately. And then I saw Richard's Twisted 420's review on the authentic version of this. Since I saw it, I wanted one, but I don't have $200 to throw away. So I know somebody that's got the authentic version of this, and this, I swear, hits just as hard. So I would recommend it. It's really nice. But if you're new to vaping, even new to building, you don't know your Ohm's law battery safety, don't go fucking get one of these. Just stay the fuck away from it. Stick to something like this, or the Fuck Guy 213, or any of your other regulated mods. Don't get this till you get some experience yet. And on that note, y'all, peace.